Homer's fat and proud support group, led by their founder Albert, got into a heated argument with a clothing store owner. Albert accused the store's clothing of persecuting young people, while the owner insisted that everyone should strive for a slim figure. The police soon arrived on the scene. "Unless you leave immediately, you'll all be coming down to the station with me," an officer warned. "What are you doing? You're one of us too," someone shouted. In a bizarre turn, Chief Wiggum ordered Officer Lou to arrest him as well. But when he tried to squeeze the chief into the police car, he didn't fit, no matter how hard he pushed. Finally, after a strenuous shove, they managed to get him in. Chief Wiggum remarked that Lou seemed to be enjoying it a little too much, to which Lou replied, "Just doing my job." And so, everyone, including the chief, was taken to the police station. Shortly after, Homer was called out because Marge had arrived to bail him out. Albert urged the group to applaud Marge for standing up for overweight people, but Marge called joining the group a terrible idea. Albert fired back, "What's the point of life if you don't enjoy it?" Homer immediately started drooling at the thought. Marge told him it was his choice to make. Homer glanced at his support group friends, and in his mind, they transformed into high-calorie delicious foods. Then he looked at Marge, who turned into a bland diet meal. Without hesitation, Homer turned around and went back to his cell. Marge returned home disappointed. Lisa asked where her father was, and Grandpa quipped, "Was his bail based on tonnage? He chose to stay in jail with a bunch of people rather than come home with me." Bart volunteered to help Lisa solve everything with music, though in truth, he was just fed up with Marge's complaining and made up the idea to escape. In reality, neither of them could recapture the inspiration they had when they wrote their first song. Meanwhile, Albert organized a protest in the square to fight for the rights of overweight people. Just then, Marge walked over with the kids. "How can you associate with someone who can't even stand up from a chair on his own?" she challenged. Albert, offended by her words, decided to prove her wrong. To everyone's astonishment, he slowly began rising from his chair. The ground seemed to shake as his feet touched the floor. With a mighty roar, he successfully stood up, but after taking only 2 steps, he collapsed. A doctor rushed over to examine him. Unfortunately, Albert had passed away. His photo was placed on a specially made miniature cart, and staff brought over an urn for his ashes. Soon, the table was filled with containers of ashes, so many that one last bag didn't even fit. Homer wrote a eulogy for Albert's funeral. Midway through reading the heartfelt tribute, he learned that Albert was only 23 years old. Homer broke down completely. He urged everyone to start exercising immediately, apologizing for his own past foolish behavior and promising it would never happen again. On the way home, Homer asked Marge why she never gave up on him. "Because when you love someone, you don't easily walk away," she replied. "And because you love me, I'm going to stick with the yo-yo dieting until I finally lose weight." Homer was deeply moved. And so, Homer genuinely began to transform. His body kept changing in ways nobody quite understood. He seemed to be morphing into entirely different shapes. But in the end, against all odds, Homer actually managed to achieve a fit physique. Lisa and Bart came to congratulate him. By now, Bart had fully embraced his role as a mechanical warrior.